Hey everybody, welcome back to ChalkWild. I'm your instructor Michael, and today we're going to be learning how to draw robots. So robots come in all shapes and sizes, and they serve many useful functions. The idea of robots have been around for a very, very long time, and they've changed dramatically from these big boxy looking things to actual humanoid looking constructs, and even artificial intelligence, AI. So today we're going to be drawing a few robots that have useful functions. Let's get started.
Okay, so for the first one we're going to do a little dance bot. And how we're going to do this, we're going to start off with a square. And then we are going to go ahead and draw a rectangle, but we're going to draw it at an angle, so it's going to be tilted, kind of like this. Alright. Next, we're going to draw some lines right here, put a curved line right there, and a circle right there, and we're going to make a cylinder. Then, we're going to make a couple lines right there, make another cylinder, but we're not going to see the circle in this one because it's pointed away from us. Then we're going to make these kind of trapezoid looking things. Right here, and right here. It's going to be, and one of them is going to be tilted. And you're going to see why in a minute. Then we're going to do the eyes. Make them big. I'm going to put in the rectangle right here for the mouth and some lines in there. Make it look like he has teeth. Then we're going to put this little rectangle right here and put a radio dial in it, a little box and some buttons. And put some triangles in his eyes, little half triangles. Make him look happy. Then we're going to make a little indicator needle for his radio. Next we're going to attach all of his limbs and his head using white. Draw some rings on there. Attach his feet, draw some rings on there, and we're going to draw some half circles right here and put some antennas. There you go. An antenna on this side as well. Put one up here, and we're going to give him these little tiny squares for fingers. Oop, almost forgot one. Then we're just going to put some music notes because he's actually playing music and he's dancing to it. Gets people to dance. That's his job, is to get the party started. And to show off that he's actually moving and dancing, we can actually put some little movement lines. We've gone over this before, that these indicate that he's moving. And there we go. We have ourselves our dance bot. Now on to our next robot, which is going to be a fixer bot. And how we're going to start this is we're going to start drawing a stretched out hexagon. So it's going to look like this. Okay. Uh-oh, hold on. I got a little bit of messy right here. Now sometimes if this happens, you just got to clean it up. Remember, try and go in one direction. Don't go back and forth or else you make a mess. Okay, there we go, cleaned it up. Now we're going to put a line down the middle of it. Next we're going to put a line going across it, but at a little bit of an angle. Oh, that's too much of an angle. Hang on, let me go ahead and fix that. Again, one direction. Don't go back and forth or else you make a mess. Just one direction. Just kind of sweeping it away. Okay, that's good. Now let's move on. So I'm going to take yellow right here. Make a long rectangle. Little skinny one. And then I'll make some longer rectangles right here. After that, we're going to go ahead and put some smaller squares inside these bigger squares. Those are his eyes. I'm going to go ahead and make this macaroni shape right here. Put some rings on it. Then we're going to go ahead and make another macaroni shape right here. Put rings on that. Of course, these are going to be his arms, so we're going to actually go put a little cuff right here, and then give him some little clamps for fingers. Then I'm going to draw him holding something. I'm gonna draw him holding a tool. I'm gonna try and draw a wrench right here. So yeah, a little bit of a wrench, a little bit more right there. And on the other hand, we're gonna draw a toolbox. So we're gonna put a cuff right there, put the fingers on there. Then we're gonna draw the handle there, draw a line right there, and make a rectangle, then put the line right there and connect those two, put another line, connect that one, and we got ourselves our toolbox. Oh, look out, got a little problem right there. Let's go ahead and clean that up. Thankfully, that's why we have our cloth. Okay, so with this fixer bot, we're not going to give him feet, we're going to give him treads. And for those of you who don't know what treads are, it's the things that help tractors and bulldozers move. They kind of look like this. And how we draw those is we start off with this curved line right here. We go up right there. Then we draw a line like that, another curved line, we attach them, and it looks like a tread. Do the same thing over here. Then we're going to go ahead and put the lines right there. And then we're going to put the little gears right there that make the treads move right in there. Let's draw the little circles. And there we go. We got his treads. Okay, so next, since he is a fixer bot, we're going to give him a little hard hat. And we're going to do that by doing a curved line like this. We're going to do two curved lines down here. Then we're going to do what looks like a dome. Do another dome. We're going to fill that in. Do a circle right here so he has a light on his helmet. Let's go ahead and add a little bit of yellow right there. And we're going to put some extra little details on him. And there we go, we have our fixer bot. Now our third robot likes to work in the garden. And how we're going to start is we're going to draw this bell shape right here. Okay, and from that we're going to draw another one big like that. Hey, wait a minute. This kind of looks sus. It's probably fine. Now we're going to add a little line here for detail. And then we're going to go ahead and draw a circle right here. Fill that in. And we're going to draw another little circle right here. These are going to be their eyes. Now take some white, add a little bit of a shine right there. Then we're going to draw some macaroni shapes again. And we're going to make their arms. Get little rings right here. Make a little clamp for the hands and some cuffs. And we're going to draw them holding something, and what they're going to be holding is a pot. It's going to be a potted plant, and the plant is going to be a flower. And we draw the leaves and the stem, then we're going to draw the flower right there. This robot really likes flowers. And then they have really big feet. They usually stomp around in the garden. So I'm going to draw it right there. A little square right there. Make that one a little bigger. Then we're going to put some white lines right there and some rings in them. Okay, so next we're going to add some antenna on top of their head. And then we're going to put one on the other side right there. So they have antenna. And now we're going to add some personality to them. And we're going to give them a sun hat. They don't really need a sun hat, but they like wearing it. So, that right there, kind of look like a flying saucer shape. And we're going to put a little pink band right there. Then a little bit more detail. And then we're going to add some grass, and some leaves, stems. There. One more leaves. And we're going to draw some flowers around them because they like gardening, they like flowers. That's what they do, they tend to garden. And just for a little bit more decoration, we're going to add some butterflies. And there we have it. We have our gardening bot. And for the function of our last robot, it's going to be serving lemonade. So we're going to start off with his lemon shape right here. Then we're going to add curved line for some details. We're going to draw some rectangles. Make a little eyes and mouth. Then we're just going to put a little circle right here. Then some cuffs at the ends. And some long arms. Put some clamps right there. And this arm's going to have a nozzle to dispense the lemonade. Kind of like the end of a garden hose. Then we're going to put some antenna on him. We're going to put him holding glass in the other hand. A little more detail. Put some rings on his spaghetti arms. And we'll put the lemonade inside that little circle. That's where he dispenses it from. And some lemonade inside the glass. And we're going to give him a little paper hat. One more detail on the glass. And there we go. We got our lemonade dispensing robot.
Alright, that's today's lesson. I hope you guys enjoyed it. More importantly, I hope you guys learned something. If you don't want to miss any new videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this lesson, go ahead and hit that like button. Alright, that's it for now. Bye bye. Sorry.